Hey guys, welcome back to Aviassembly. Today we're going to be building a weird VTOL aircraft. And when I say weird, there are planes like this in real life, or sort of designed like this in real life, but we're going to go ahead and build a cargo plane that is built like it. So let's go ahead and start building a fuselage. We'll then add the engines, and then we'll add the wings, and then we'll fly. Let's get to it. Okay, so this thing is going to start by having a pretty normal fuselage. We're going to go ahead and extend this backwards quite far. We're going to shove one of these guys on the back, and we're going to bring that, actually, I was going to say to a point, but actually not quite. We're going to do it like this. Yeah, okay, cool. We'll drag this guy backwards quite far, and we'll actually send it upwards as well. So if we can do this, and we can do this, there we go. That's pretty awesome. So far, so good. We are then going to change it up a little bit because this guy right here is going to be different. Essentially, I want to do this and I want to do this. There we go. I want to do the same on the back end. So that and that. There we go. And if we can somewhat like widen it. So we can do 1, 2, 3 like this. There we go. I think that's about the same, is it? Yes, it is. And if we can shove this guy into here, we should be good. Yeah, okay, cool. What I then want to do from there is actually attach this guy to it, send it forwards to about here, actually about there, add someone to the back as well, send that backwards actually quite far as well, and then I want it to go inwards. So attach this to here. We'll go ahead and just squeeze it. There we go, and send it inwards, please. There we go. We're going to do the same on this one, so squeeze it and send it inwards. Or do I want an extra piece? Yeah. Okay, squeeze, and send in, please. Here we go. Bosh. Excellent. So far, so good. I actually kind of want to bring this bit downwards to, like, there. And I want to do the same thing with this guy, so bring it downwards to, like, here. But obviously, we need it to be sent inwards as well, because that's how this works. All right, there we go. Excellent. And same with this one. Send it inwards. There we go. Alright, cool. So far, so good. This is where things get interesting, though, because I want some big old jet engines. Actually, we're going to use the small ones for this. It's fine. So, if we can, angle it upwards just like so, and we need to do that over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I want like 10 engines pointing upwards. So, let's go ahead and do that. There's 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's 10. Alright, cool. So move this to the back and move it sideways slightly. Okay, move this one backwards and sideways slightly. I want them all to be the same height as well. That'd be good. There we go. Move backwards. This is only 4 on each side. There we go. Move this one upwards as well. Awesome. And for some reason, that isn't mirroring. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. It'd be nice if I could actually like put these in the right places. That'd be good. There we go. And move it outwards. There we go. A little bit closer to this one, I guess. Okay, so these are going to be... Move it this way a tiny bit. Our VTOL engines, okay? So these are going to be the ones that allow us to go up into the sky straight up, okay? I want them to be on a different control to everything else. So we're going to go with... Shift for up, and we're gonna go with Z for down. Okay, so Shift, Z. I'm gonna have to do this a bunch of times. Come on, Shift, Z. Okay, keep going. Shift, Z. Keep going. Shift, Z. One more. Shift, Z. Okay, and then 2 more. Sorry. Shift, Z. And then this one. Shift, Z. Okay, so if we spawn this in now, it should be able to go straight up into the sky. I'd like to move all of them this way a bit. That'd be great. So that one's going. Let's move this one a little bit as well. There we go. This guy, just a little bit. And I think we're good to go from there. This one probably needs to go up slightly. Okay, it's all only on one side. Mirror all of these. Including this one, please. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, right, so... In this situation, if I press shift, they can raise us up. Okay, good, good, good. This is awesome. Alright, so from there, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to get the big wings, and we're going to try and shove these on here the right way round. Unfortunately, that is definitely not the right way around, so let's fix that. Here we go. So grab this guy, move it out to the side, move it downwards, and we're going to chuck it on there like that. Okay, so far so good. Maybe if we move it backwards a little bit, it'll look cooler. Yeah, there we go. So we're only going to go with 2 of those. We're then going to go with tail wings, wherever they are. And these are going to be added to here. Big ones. Big tail. There we go. Shove those guys onto there. And I guess these guys onto here. Like this. There we go. So far, that actually looks really cool. Alright, so for forward momentum, we're going to go with the big boy engines. We're just going to have 2 of them mounted like this. That looks pretty cool to me. I mean, it looks really weird, but also really cool. So, what do I want to do now? Well, we need to add landing gear. So, let's go ahead and do that. Honestly, this landing gear needs to be... I don't know where I can even put it. The center of gravity is back here. This landing gear sort of needs to go where these engines are. Which sort of doesn't work. But there we go. Shove those guys into there. And this is going to be a weird plane in terms of... We're actually going to shove the front landing gear right here. Which again is pretty weird. There we go. Okay, so the landing gear goes in between. It goes in between the VTOL jet engines. Not a great place for it, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and add some fuel. This is 3 fuel, 1 weight. This is 4 fuel, 2 weight. So it actually weighs more. And this is actually kind of less efficient, but it's fine. We're going to shove 8 of these inside of here. There we go. Actually, let's see how much it weighs without these. It currently weighs 92. Alright, we have 5 fuel. Let's go ahead and shove these guys in. It now weighs 96 and we have 13 fuel. Keep it going. I want it to weigh probably just like 110 maximum. There we go. Alright, 104. 108. And one of these for 110. It weighs 110. Okay, good. Let's spawn it in. So, if we want to go up directly, we hold shift. I guess we need a little bit of forward momentum on that. What? Hang on. If I just press spacebar, yeah, we get our forward momentum there. And if I press shift, yeah, there we go. So it's like a stall plane. Instead of a VTOL, it's a stall. That's cool. Short takeoff and landing. Alright, and then if we want to go full power, we can just get rid of this completely. And we're in forward flight. 2 jet engines might not be enough for that. Okay. Let's try and go straight up into the sky. The higher we get, the easier it is to fly. Remember that. However, we're going to use a hell of a lot of fuel doing this. Like loads of fuel. Okay, we're up to an altitude of 250. Actually, 300. Alright, cut the throttle on this one again. It's weird. It is a very, very strange plane design. I actually really like it, though. Okay, let's go ahead and land it. Let's turn around and go land. Alright, we're low on fuel. Landing gear is going to go down. Yes. We're going to make our way over here. I'm throttling up with the small jet engines. I'm now going to throttle down. And we're going to turn for a landing. Okay, here we go. So let's say we wanted to land here. We can throttle back all the way on this. There we go. We've landed. Very nice indeed. Okay, it's a bit weird. It is. But that's fine. Okay, so what I'm thinking we do is we actually add 2 small jet engines like these guys. Actually right here as well. Should we do it differently? Let's just add 1 here. There we go. And these are going to act like boosters. In fact, we're going to put them inside of these jet engines for extra boost. It's almost like they're not going to be there though, but that's fine. So lift it up. There we go. Bring it backwards. So it's like an extra jet engine on the back of our main jet engines. Yeah, that'll give us the boost we need. Alright, so again, shift to take off. Unfortunately, we are angled backwards, so that causes issues. But if we add a little bit of forward momentum and then we shift, we can lift off like this. Oh, that's crazy. It's cool, but it's a bit crazy. I like it. Okay, and then if we press spacebar completely, we should get some decent speed going forwards now. And then if we cut the throttle on the upward momentum ones, we can fly like a normal plane. Which indeed we can. Excellent. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. It is weird. It's bizarre. But that's what we wanted. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here for now. It's a bit of a weird one, but I want to say thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see me build next, and I'll see what I can do. But for now, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.